Hey, today I'm talking about the new animated film Avatar: Aang, The Last Airbender. This is a sequel movie to the Nickelodeon TV show of the similar name. And the basic premise is Aang is now an adult. But Aang is the last of his kind, and he wants to preserve his culture and find other airbenders out there. And this leads him down a spiral of guilt and depression that makes him do some poor choices. I definitely like the setup that Aang doesn't want to be the last of his kind anymore, and that he still feels guilty about running away as a child, especially because there are people who are still mad about that. Like, he was gone for 100 years not helping people, and that is the antithesis of what the Avatar is supposed to be. So he royally screwed up. And even though he's definitely talked about and dealt with that trauma as a child, really coming to terms with it as an adult makes sense, because like children can't fully process trauma. So I did enjoy this movie, but that being said, this story was fairly predictable. Dave Bautista's in this movie as another airbender, and they skipped over a very obvious conversation they should have had right away, and Aang makes lots of poor choices because of this guy. And like, I do get it, it's all the guilt and stuff, so that's why he's ignoring red flags and whatnot, but it's like, come on. We know where this story is going. They want it to be a dramatic reveal later, but it's so obvious it can't be. And I really feel like they didn't do enough character work with the film. Like, yes, it's called Avatar Aang, so it's about Aang, but then he has his whole gang there. Like, he forces the rest of his gang to drop their adult lives and come on this silly adventure with him. But then they're just kind of there, just to be comic relief, to be fan service, when they really could have added a lot of emotional weight, because they've known Aang for most of his life now, and so like, he's dealing with this deep trauma. He had to have talked about it with them several times throughout their lives. They should be a sounding board for him dealing with his trauma, especially Katara, I think they're just boyfriend-girlfriend at this point. Like, they've had a deep relationship for a decade plus at this point. That's an easy relationship to bounce off of to deal with this trauma stuff. At one point, he does yell at her, being like, "You don't know what I've been through." And like, yeah, she doesn't firsthand know what he's been through, but she knows him. She knows him better than anyone else. And it does make sense for him to dismiss her out of hand. But that being said, the writers should have then done something with it, had her fight back, have this be the emotional core of the film, is like him realizing that he has this family here that are there to help him with this trauma. That all said, I did still have fun with the movie. It was great to see the gang back together. I love Toph so much. All the jokes definitely landed. They were very fun and silly and felt very in line with the cartoon. The animation was definitely very gorgeous and felt cinematic. I feel like the story itself also lent itself to being a movie rather than just another season of the show. So yeah, I liked it. It was fine. I was definitely a bit disappointed. I think there's a lot of room for improvement. If they keep making more of these, I'll definitely keep watching them, because I love the original show. It's so great, and I love this whole crew a lot. I do think they kind of missed the mark with this one. There's a lot to love, but I think there is a lot of room for improvement. So would I recommend it? Yeah, if you're a fan of the original show, yes, definitely give it a watch. If you've never watched any Avatar stuff, it's a safe one to skip. I don't think this is a great jumping on point. So yeah, if you're a fan of the show, yes, I would recommend it. And now for my ranking, I put this at number 43 in the liked section. And this is out of a total of 57 new movies so far this year.